Season 1 of Our Kind of People certainly ended with a bang, no pun intended. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Our Kind of People breakdown. In this video, we are breaking down the Season 1 finale, episode 12. So much has happened. I'm hoping that we get greenlit for Season 2. As of the time that I'm recording this, we have yet to hear any news of cancellation and or renewal. So let's keep our fingers crossed, prayers up, and let's get into it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase. The episode ends with Leah being shot. Shot, y'all. They shot her. I am just very, very confused. They cannot not come back for season 2 after such an amazing cliffhanger. Who would actually do this? Why would they actually do this? And for it to happen right when she has kind of risen to the top of this mountain. She had to climb this mountain all season to make peace with her father's secrets, with her father's manipulation, with her father's betrayal, with her illegitimate sister, with the expanding family, with the strained marriage. Like, she has overcome trial and trial and trial, made it to the top of the mountaintop, checked her daddy and put him in his place, sent him off into the wilderness to go and bother somebody else. And then when she finally does, and she finally is able to sit and relish in what she was able to accomplish and how she was able to persevere, then this. If you want to see more content about Our Kind of People and my predictions for season 2, who shot Leah, and more, drop down in the comment section. You gotta let me hear it and let me know. I'm actually a little bit late with this video just because someone DM'd me like, hey, where's the episode 12 breakdown? I was like, you know what? Y'all so right. So when y'all talk to me, I talk back. All right, so we didn't got the end out the way. That's actually what winds up happening. However, I do think they do a really good job of summing up the season in this episode. At the start, we are seeing Angie make peace with, leaving the Bluffs. We're seeing Nikki make peace with Taylor and her BS. And Aunt Peggy has been at peace because she realized that she ain't killed Darius. And the girls, they are stronger than ever. It's reminiscent to when you go back to episode 1 of how they arrived at the Bluffs. Tight family, just really, really great. I love the title of this episode. It's called Kiss It Up to God. And it's with the idea of like when you drop something on the ground and you pick it up quick enough, you kiss it up to God, it makes it all better. This episode's theme is like how to make everything all better. And if you possibly can. I love seeing Raymond and Leah in this episode. They are closer than ever. They're connected. While Leah is still struggling and grieving her mother's death, I think that her mother's death has put a lot of things into perspective for her, which I really do appreciate. I also love seeing the alliance between Raymond and Tyrique, especially as they team up against Teddy. I think that these guys can really be solid friends in great seasons to come. So again, please, Fox, don't drop the ball. Don't fumble the bag. You need to renew this. We definitely need a season 2 for nothing other than I need Taylor to get hers. Honestly, I really do. Lauren has come a very long way, so I am no longer on Sis's head, even though I was on her neck in the beginning of this season. I feel like she has learned, she has grown, and even though she still made missteps in trying to hide that she got back together with Taylor from Nikki, I felt like she did it for all the right reasons. So I appreciate the growth. I ain't mad at her. Nikki, I'm not mad at her. But Taylor was flip-flopping back and forth. She literally went with whoever was convenient at the moment. And while there could be real love between Taylor and Lauren, I ain't buying it because I don't know if Taylor loves anybody, including herself. And I want her to get hers. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm on Taylor's head. She's not good enough for Lauren, and she's not good enough for Nikki. Now, I love that Leah in this episode makes the call to actually bring Angie into the Gracities. Like, she calls a meeting to, publicly announce the error in her ways. She has to go up against Olivia because of it. That becomes a little interesting. Tiff, we also get to see in the back end, Leah is maneuvering and getting better perspective on her father and all of that. Tyrique and Angie are kind of moving slow, trying to get back to that comfortable place, but then he's also feeling the overbearingness of Nate actually being around. Tyrique is trying to parlay the like helping Angie, solve her mission type of thing to get back in good, because yes sir, you was tripping, you had it good, and then you started to lose your dang on mind. But the real that comes up, y'all, is with these on proposals. Angie don't get proposed to once, she gets proposed to twice, and they are both absolutely beautiful. Girl, Jesus, we have seen what you have done for others. I just need one. I don't need two, Jesus. I just need the one. The 2 black bomb men. Nate has got his stuff together, and even though I thought that when we saw him get out of jail, I thought he was going to come with the BS, he has literally not come with anything other than positivity and progression, and we love that for him. So when he got down on one knee, I was like, well, and Tyrique actually walks in on it. And I'm glad he didn't go off. Like, I'm glad he didn't lose it like he has lost it throughout this season. All he did is went back and regrouped, told them that he needed about 20,000 roses to the beach stacked. And he made a deal what it did for his own proposal. And I love that for Angie. Speaking about her proposal, she ultimately accepts Tyrique's, which makes sense. But even in season 2, that is going to be beautiful to explore, like why she chose Tyrique, because there's 2 very good options. There's a lot of possibilities on the table. And what does the fallout look like when she does not choose Nate in that conversation? Because Nate and her have, started to redevelop their relationship as friends first, right? I love coming to a head with Angie and Leah in this episode, and them really dropping into their sisters bag, because this season we have seen a roller coaster ride of these sisters, and they kind of been sisters, kind of not, kind of been for each other, but then backstabbing. And when you saw Angie show up to support Leah at her mother's funeral last episode, that was the last we are sisters. So at the end of the day, you stuck with me even when you are being raggedy and trash. I'm still gonna be here for you. And I think that Leah took that and has run with it, which ultimately leads her to creating a situation where they're able to push Teddy out of the company. She's able to confront him, tell him what it is going to be, what it ain't going to be, this little family meeting that they have, and the stuff comes out about the brother, and then they force Teddy to admit all that was going down. And I knew it was Rose little crazy self was child. But I don't feel no sympathy for Teddy at all. I get that he lost the love of his life in Eve, but the way that he played it, shunning Angela in evil way and never looking back and making everything all complicated, you get no sympathy from me, sir. None at all. Can we give it one time for our kind of people and how they dress these black people, how their hair looked, how their makeup looked? This show literally took the concept, the name, the title, Black Excellence, and infused it all throughout every inch of its creation, from the wardrobe to the hair to the makeup to the dialogue to the set pieces to the themes, to every ounce of this show to me screams Black excellence, even within all of the drama. Look at Peggy in this chiffon, this mint chiffon. Y'all, the looks was looking, it was given. The season finale was absolutely incredible. One little small storyline, which I think that they did a disservice, honestly, to Quincy, which is Lauren's brother this season. We didn't get to know much about him this season. He really played the background very, very hard. Meanwhile, Lauren had a whole story arc. And while we're getting now this whole story with Quincy and Sloan, I don't necessarily buy it. I'm kind of over it. But I'm hoping that, again, that we do get a season 2 so that we can actually see a little bit more about what this boy got going on. And if Sloan is actually a gold digger, if Sloan is going to be a problem, why he is running from his family, because we didn't even get to see all of the angst and animosity that he actually is cooking up. We saw why Lauren had hers, but we didn't see his. And I would love to see more. Everything comes to a head at the Grand Illumination Ball, y'all. And that's where I was looking at the amazing looks the most. I absolutely loved it. I love the family meeting at the end. But now it's your turn. Let me know what you thought about the episode in the comment section down below. It's your good sis, Erica Vane, coming to you every day with new television and film reviews, breakdowns, and conversations. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your bell notification so that you don't miss any of my content, because I am breaking down all of the hottest, all of the latest, everything that you should know. And I definitely want you to be here when I do it. See you in the next one.